What's up, YouTube? It's your boy DatDudeTez coming at you with another video. And today, I'm gonna tell you guys what it's like growing up in the hood. And if you haven't noticed by now, you know, I'm a nerd. I mean, come on, it's pretty obvious. Just look at my channel and the references I use in my previous videos. I was a nerd back when being a nerd meant you are a nerd. People laughed at you, made fun of you, called you weird, while the entire time they were nerds too. Bruh. They hid it from everybody, just like jokes in the Kevin Hart movie. Now, I grew up in an area called Brightmoor. If you grew up in Detroit, you know what Brightmoor is. But for my people who didn't, don't let the name fool you. There's nothing bright about Brightmoor. It's a dark area of the hood where people get shot over KoolAid. I mean, seriously, a nigga got shot over KoolAid. Now get this, they were fighting over who makes the best KoolAid.
Several Detroit cops confirmed that two of the dudes from the two crews were fighting over who makes the best KoolAid. But the tongue lashings turned into a gunfight.
They started shooting at each other.
Over KoolAid,
I don't know what to say.
I know, right? Can you believe this? The two young men pulled out their pistols and opened fire, but they both missed their intended target. They ended up hitting two other guys, one in the wrist, and the other took a bullet to the butt.
I just don't understand some of the kids today. I just don't.
I mean, come on, my nigga, just take the L. It ain't worth getting shot over some KoolAid. Now that you have a good view of what life is like in Brightmoor, picture me, a young DatDudeTez who likes to read manga, watch DBZ, and he wants to be like Trunks when he grows up. I mean, seriously, me and my boys back in elementary school, we had our own Dragon Ball Z group, if you will, where each of us were a DBZ character from DBZ of our choosing. And in order to get into this group, guess what? You had to fight one of the niggas in the club. Not like a real fight. It was like a DBZ fight. Pause. I know. We thought we was throwing hands.
what?
As fast as the characters in DBZ.
Bro, what are you talking about,
At
man?
least we thought. That's what we thought we looked like. I remember one time I was jumping one of my other fellow nerds in, while in the middle of us swinging wildly at each other, a thought popped in my brain. Duck, nigga. You should duck. So what did I do? I ducked. Yep, I ducked. I ducked down and I stayed down there and I looked up and this guy is still swinging. Now I'm standing down here, it's been like 10 seconds and he's just going crazy. So without like blocking or like guarding my face, I decided I should come up, and I got mollywopped. Like he mollywopped me. I thought I was gonna mop the floor with this guy when I came up. I was like, I'm about to demolish this dude. He about to get the hands. As soon as I get up from this position, he's getting the hands. Nope, that ain't happened. But you know what I did? Me being the leader of this group, me being Trunks, me having to, you know, bring life to this group of people and friends who have faith in me, I lied.
Why you always lying?
I was like, yeah, you know, I wanted you to join, so I had to lose. Surprisingly, everyone bought the story, and I was off the hook, and I was off on more nerd-filled adventures. When I graduated elementary school, as I walked across the stage, my teacher looked at me. I looked at him. We locked eyes. We were like this, like this. We were looking at each other. And he just gives me this smile. And he calls my name and says, Cortez Trunks Frazier. Now, I only had like a sliver, like a little small amount of street cred, being just from being from Brightmoor. All that street cred is now gone. Boom. Done instantly. I guess luckily for me, I was graduating, unlike some of my other fellow classmates, and I can move on to middle school. I can start a brand new identity where nobody knows my middle name was Trunks. Now, for those of you currently growing up or still living in the hood, these are some of the lessons I learned. Good manners will take you very, very, very far. I got into quite a few scraps, back in my day, growing up, quite a few scraps. So, for those of you who don't know what scraps are, that means fights. It's just a natural occurrence every day in the hood, it's like a lion attacking a gazelle. It's just nature. I would have gotten into more than a few scraps if I didn't use these magic words. My bad. To translate that for my more privileged folks again, that don't speak hood, that means I'm sorry. Accidentally stepping on someone's brand new, all white Air Forces. Just say, my bad, bro. I didn't mean to do that. My bad. He's still pissed at you. He's still pissed. Don't get it wrong. He's still pissed. But you've calmed down the situation just by saying, hey, my bad. In the hood, people don't have much to lose. And since I didn't know who cared about staying out of jail and those who were really about that life, ready to square up at any time, I just decided to treat everyone around me with respect. Even if they didn't return it, it taught me to keep my cool head and avoid situations that could have kept me in jail or worse, dead. In the hood, safety is never guaranteed. When going to the bathroom, you would expect to do what? Go to the bathroom and take a shit, right? The bathroom was a death trap. It was out of the teacher's eyes, and quite frankly, it was one of the worst spots. I had some crazy fights. Do like I did and accept the fact that nothing in the hood is safe. It's securely yours. You can be robbed, jumped at any time. This will help you learn to value everything. Money is not the root of all evil. Not having money is. It was rare to see people get food of any type delivered in the hood due just to the fact that drivers would get robbed all the time. They didn't want to do deliveries. I remember one night I was over at my dad's house. It was a long time ago. I was over at my dad's house. I was a little kid. There was a pizza delivery guy who pulled up next door. I watched a couple of guys run out of the house and beat this kid up for the pizza and everything he had, which couldn't have been more than like $50 or something like that. In the hood, desperation leads people to do far more harm when they're broke than when they're not. I always knew that things could be worse. My mom, she had a great job, took very good care of us. We had food on the table every night, so we weren't really struggling. We had clothes on our backs. My dad was in the picture, even though I didn't live with him. I still saw him like every weekend, every holiday. And sometimes I would go over there and spend, the summer with him. These were the times I did hood rat things with my stepbrothers. We went outside and we did hood rat things with our friends. Treat life like gambling. It's all about how you play the hand you're dealt. Having a good hand can help you out a lot, tremendously, but they don't determine if you'll win the game. They don't even determine if you're going to make it out the game alive. There are numerous amounts of people who are born in the ghetto. A lot get stuck in that never-ending cycle. A few do a little bit better and they still have a foot in the hood. And then there are those that just like me that make it out completely. Moral of the story, just overcome these challenges. It takes time. Once you beat them, you're invincible. I graduated from culinary school and I got my degree in culinary arts. Even though I grew up in the hood, I didn't grow up and let that stereotype mold me, shape me, but it's still a part of who I am. I will never, deny that. It's still a part of who I am. Growing up as a black kid in the hood, you're already, set up with the odds stacked very, very highly against you. But you can overcome, you can grow, you can succeed. It's not easy. Anyone can change their life, and I'm living proof. And with that being said, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please subscribe, like the video, check out my channel. I'll be posting a lot more videos, a lot more content daily. And with that being said, peace, love, and positivity, guys. Stay blessed.